The pituitary gland is the master hormone control gland in the body. Any dysfunction in the pituitary gland can relate to hormone problems, and this can result in a whole raft of symptoms that may be non-specific to patients, and so it can be quite difficult to diagnose initially. Treatment for pituitary conditions is in part dependent on the diagnosis. The majority of pituitary conditions are treated medically, and this may be through hormone replacement, this may be through medications to control excess hormones. There are also surgical pituitary conditions which are treated surgically, which I do myself. Occasionally these also require radiotherapy treatments as well. The Australian Pituitary Foundation has been running for close to 20 years now and has the patients and their families at the heart of its mission. It's important that when the patient is diagnosed with pituitary conditions that they are given all the information available to them, and this is where the Australian Pituitary Foundation may come into it by providing a raft of information on the websites and through the contacts that we have listed. Clinicians like myself get involved with the Australian Pituitary Foundation to provide education sessions for the patients, education sessions for their families, and also education sessions for the endocrine nurse community. In the coming years, I would like to see the Australian Pituitary Foundation well known across all major hospitals in Australia. It is my hope that when a patient is diagnosed with a pituitary condition, they'll be referred to the Australian Pituitary Foundation as a source of information to guide their journey. For patients newly diagnosed with pituitary conditions, I would say that there is good treatment available now for most pituitary conditions. We, as the Australian Pituitary Foundation, would love to work with you to navigate through this journey to ensure that you get the best treatment outcomes for this. And the Australian Pituitary Foundation would also love to provide a community where you can link in with other patients who have the same conditions. Hopefully this will give you a community that understands exactly what you're going through rather than people who haven't been through the same experience.